Good morning class 12th bio. So today's topic is regulation of gene expression. Now this topic is going to tell you that what is the role of gene. We know that whenever a gene express or get expressed, it results in the formation of a protein. We know protein is a polypeptide. So whenever a gene is expressed, it results in the formation of polypeptide. Now the question arises that if there will be genes and they are going to express again and again, then we may have lot of protein production. So there should be some way so that the function of the gene can be regulated, ताकि ज़्यादा हमारी energy waste ना हो. Because we know whenever a protein is synthesized in our body, there is a consumption of ATP. तो ये ATP अगर हमारी बॉडी बार बार यूज़ करती रहेगी तो there will be shortage of energy. So in order to conserve that ATP, there is a method to regulate the gene activity. So we will understand this topic, that how the gene activity is regulated. In eukaryotes, the regulation could be at transcriptional level, processing level, that is regulation of splicing, transport of mRNA from nucleus to cytoplasm, and fourth, translational level. So there are 4 steps in which the activity of gene is regulated. I am talking about eukaryotes right now. Okay. Let us understand the role of gene in the cell. The genes in a cell are expressed to perform a particular function or set of function. For example, if an enzyme called beta-galactosidase, this is an example, please remember, is synthesized by E. coli. You know, we always study first about the prokaryotes. So in prokaryotes, example E. coli, which is a bacteria, if in the body of bacteria the enzyme beta-galactosidase is synthesized, then what is the role of it? Let us understand. It is used to catalyze the hydrolysis of disaccharide. This disaccharide is, suppose, lactose. Now we know lactose, which is a milk sugar, get hydrolyzed to become galactose and other substances glucose. Okay, so this enzyme beta galactosidase will help in breakdown of lactose into galactose and glucose. So this is a mechanism which happens in E. coli body. Okay, now you must be thinking that what is the use of this breakdown? The use of breakdown is the release of glucose, which is a source of energy. Is this clear? Now let us understand more. Hence, if the bacteria do not have lactose around them to be utilized for energy source, they would no longer require the synthesis of the enzyme beta-galactosidase. First of all, we have understood that gene makes this enzyme beta-galactosidase. If suppose there is no lactose, will there be any need of this beta-galactosidase in the body of bacteria? No. Then in that case, what should gene do? Gene should stop working so that this energy of making this enzyme will not be wasted. Have you understood? Okay. Therefore, in simple terms, it is the metabolic, physiological, environmental condition that regulate the expression of gene. That means in every living organism's body, there are 3 factors which regulate the gene activity. ठीक है, जीन को कैसे कंट्रोल किया जाए, उसकी एक्टिविटी किस पर बेस्ड रहती है, उसकी एक्टिविटी किससे कंट्रोल होती है, मेटाबॉलिक प्रोसेस से, फिजियोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस से एंड एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशन से. सो दीज आर 3 फैक्टर्स. नाउ लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड मोर. द डेवलपमेंट एंड डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ embryo into adult are also a result of coordinated regulation of expression of several sets of gene. Like if I say that in a child growth hormone is secreted and it is secreted up to certain limit only, but if suppose it is keep on releasing in the body of a child, then what will happen? It may result in overgrowth of the body, which is not a right thing. So there should be regulation of gene activity so that this hormone, this is just an example, this hormone will not be released more. Do you understand? Let's move on. In prokaryotes, control of the rate of transcriptional initiation is the predominant site. For control gene expression, we know in transcription we have seen that there is a promoter gene at a particular site which is attached at 5 prime to 3 prime. This is promoter. You can see your NCERT for this diagram. And structural genes are located, and at the 3 prime site of coding strand there is a terminator gene. So this is a transcriptional unit. Okay, you can see the diagram given in NCERT. Now let's understand more about this process. Now we were discussing in prokaryotes there is a predominant site for control of gene expression. In a transcriptional unit, the activity of RNA polymerase at a given promoter is in turn regulated by interaction with accessory protein which affects its ability to recognize start site. These regulatory protein can act both positive, that is activator, or as negatively repressor. The accessibility of promoter region of prokaryotic DNA in many cases regulated by the interaction of protein with sequences called operators. You will understand everything. If this is unclear, I will let you know. The operator gene is adjacent to the promoter element. In most operon, this is a system, this is a set of gene, operon. Okay, you will understand operon with the example of lac operon in the next topic. So let us start with the lac operon concept, which will help us to understand what this paragraph is telling us about. Okay, so let's start. Children, this lac operon is the concept of prokaryote only, and this lac is lactose, and operon, that is operator on. That means they are talking about some genes which when get on, they start secreting enzyme. That means their protein synthesis process will start, and soon the gene will start making the protein. Do you understand? So let us understand this concept. Look at this diagram, everyone. This is given in your NCERT. This is lac operon. Here there are certain genes. Now this is promoter gene. This is promoter, this is inducer, promoter, then operator. These are certain genes. Okay. Now see the set of genes which are structural genes Z, Y, A. Now remember that Z Z makes the enzyme beta galactosidase. This Y structural gene makes permease, and this A structural gene makes trans-acetylase. So these are three structural genes ZYA. You have to remember which gene secrete or makes which enzyme. Z makes beta galactosidase, Y makes permease, A makes trans-acetylase. Now see here, this is inducer gene which releases the repressor mRNA, okay, whose work is to release a protein called repressor, and this protein will be synthesized by the process of making mRNA by DNA of this gene. mRNA will take the message from DNA and will help in making of this protein called repressor. So remember, this repressor is protein. Now if in the medium inducer is present, here inducer is lactose. We are doing this concept of E. coli bacteria where lactose breaks into galactose and glucose. So if suppose in the medium this inducer is present, then this repressor का काम होता है रोकना. R for repressor, R for रोकना. Okay, just like that you can understand. तो ये repressor basically अगर इंड्यूसर प्रेजेंट होगा यानी मीडियम में, यानी सेल के अंदर अगर लैक्टोज प्रेजेंट है तो ये रिप्रेसर जो है वो इनएक्टिव हो जाएगा. आप देख रहे हो इंड्यूसर इज ज्वाइनिंग विद दिस रिप्रेसर एंड बिकमिंग इनएक्टिव. इज दिस क्लियर? इफ सपोज दिस बिकम इनएक्टिव तो ये रिप्रेसर जो है वो इन स्ट्रक्चरल जीन को स्टॉप नहीं कर पाएगा अपना काम करने से. और लैक्टोज अगर मीडियम में प्रेजेंट है, रिप्रेसर तो अटैच नहीं हुआ, और लैक्टोज की प्रेजेंस की वजह से ये ZYA विल स्टार्ट मेकिंग दीज थ्री एंजाइम by the simple process of protein synthesis. Like we know that DNA first releases mRNA, mRNA goes to ribosome for making protein, and we know all enzymes are protein. So Z will make beta galactosidase, Y will make permease, A will make trans-acetylase when lactose in the medium is present. Have you understood? Let's see another thing. If suppose there is no inducer, then in that case this repressor will make this operator gene inactive. ये ऑपरेटर बंद हो जाएगा, और जैसे ये ऑपरेटर बंद होता है तो ये स्ट्रक्चरल जीन भी बंद हो जाएंगे और ये एंजाइम रिलीज़ नहीं होंगे. तो जो जीन है वो रिप्रेसर प्रोटीन भी रिलीज़ करता रहता है, जिससे अगर इंड्यूसर ना हो यानी लैक्टोज ना हो तो ये जीन ZYA एंजाइम ना बनाए और ATP विल बी कंजर्व्ड, बच जाएगा. ATP एनर्जी का वेस्टेज बच जाएगा. इज दिस क्लियर? सो याद रखना है, अगर इंड्यूसर मीडियम में है तो रिप्रेसर O से बाइंड नहीं होगा अगर इंड्यूसर है. ठीक है, इंड्यूसर यहाँ पर क्या है? लैक्टोज. और ये ZYA यानी स्ट्रक्चरल जीन एक्टिव हो जाएंगे और बीटा गैलेक्टोसाइडेज बनेगा, परमीएज बनेगा, ट्रांस-एसिटाइलेज बन जाएगा. ठीक है, बाय द नॉर्मल प्रोसेस ऑफ प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस दैट इज ट्रांसक्रिप्शन, ट्रांसलेशन, ये बन जाएंगे. इफ़ सपोज देयर इज़ नो इंड्यूसर, अगर लैक्टोज मीडियम में नहीं है तो ये रिप्रेसर जाकर ऑपरेटर जीन से तुरंत कंबाइन हो जाएगा और ये ऑपरेटर ऑफ हो जाएगा. ऑपरेटर ऑफ होते ही स्ट्रक्चरल जीन भी ऑफ हो जाएंगे, ZYA भी अपना काम करना बंद कर देंगे, तो ये एंजाइम बनेंगे नहीं और ATP विल बी कंजर्व्ड. So this is about lac operon, and today I will be sending notes also. Go through this topic, very important for board exam. Thank you.